Hey there, happy Friday. Today we're doing an e-learning day. It is February 5th. So I'm just going to go through my expectations for today's e-learning days or what you're going to do, and then you can go ahead and get started. So today we're doing our last lesson for Unit 8, which is proportional relationships in equations. We have our learning targets up at the top, so I can determine a constant of proportionality, which we've done with tables and graphs already. I can write equations, and then I can interpret and explain real-world situations that are proportional. First thing you're going to do is your bell work. So our bell work, we're just going to do that normally, so just like we do in Class Kick. We're doing Part J. When you're done with those 3 questions, I have posted the answer key here, so go ahead and check the answer key to see if your answers are correct, or if you're stuck on a problem, let me know and I can write on your Class Kick and give you some hints to help you get started, or help you fix whatever mistake you might have made. So first thing we're doing is our bell work. Then we are doing our discussion, or our practice discussion, which is just us going over our homework from the day before. Our homework was in IXL, so go ahead and log into your IXL and make sure that for the proportional relationships by graphing IXL, make sure that you have gotten an 80 or higher for your SMART score. If not, go ahead and keep working on that until you have an 80 or higher. Let me know if you're stuck on any of those questions. And in IXL, if you're stuck on a question, it'd be best to send me a snip of the question. That way I can help you explain where your ordered pairs go and how to decide if it's proportional or not. Then after your IXL is good to go, let's check our SWIC. On our SWIC, it's 3 questions, and I give you 3 graphs, and you just tell me, is it proportional? If it's not, you just say no. If it is, then you tell me what the constant of proportionality is. So here are your 3 questions. It's 6 points because each question is worth 2 points. I put a reminder here for your first one that if it is proportional, and I asked you for your constant of proportionality, remember that's the same as your slope. So if you look at your graph, if you think it is proportional, then you would say proportional, and then you would just click whichever of these 2 is your constant of proportionality. Same thing, number 2, say if it's proportional or not. If your answer is not proportional, you just click not proportional, and you don't have to click anything else because it won't have a constant of proportionality. And then same thing for number 3, tell me if it's proportional or not. If not, just click not proportional. If it is proportional, tell me what is the K value. Okay, so go ahead and submit those. Once you've submitted those 3 questions on your SWIC, please go back and record your score out of 6 on your Unit 8 data sheet. And then if you need to do corrections, go ahead and work on those and send me a Canvas message when those are ready to be graded. Next thing we have is a play posit. So our play posit is going to teach you how to do proportional relationship equations. Again, we've already done everything for finding the constant of proportionality. The only extra piece we're adding today is the equation part, and I'll explain that in the video. So please make sure you open up your Lesson 8C notes that are in the Unit 8 section of your OneNote. They are in there right now, so if you go to your OneNote, get it in the app, split screen your computer so your play posit is on half the screen and your notes are on the other half. That way you can follow along as I take the notes. So please make sure you're following along, because you'll reference back to those notes as you do your study guide or as you do the next bell work next time I see you. And then if you need the completed notes, those are there. And then lastly, we're doing our study guide. So the next class period I see you, we're going to be taking our test over Unit 8. We'll have about half the class period to review, just going over the study guide and doing a review activity. And then the second half of the class period is going to be your test. So the study guide is what we need to do for our homework to prepare for the test that we have next class period. Friday, Monday, so that will be on Tuesday is going to be our test. So please make sure you get your study guide done. It's 24 questions. What you see here on your study guide is what you're going to see on your test. They're the exact same thing, just different numbers, different types of graphs, but overall it's the same idea. So if you really are not sure how to do a certain problems, please send me a Canvas message, and that way I can write on top of your screen informative and help you out with whatever question you have. So it starts with ratios, it's got some unit rates, it talks about how to know if equations are proportional, which you will learn today, how to find your constant of proportionality. I give you some tables. It's got some graphs in it. So a lot of it is just finding the K value, finding the constant of proportionality. So please let me know if you have any questions when you do your study guide. So overall, that's what we're doing today. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and enjoy your long weekend.